Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the main run through. My name is McAllik, and without further ado, let's continue.
Wonder when the goblins will come. Light on my feet.
Now, where we last left off, I had forgotten to go and visit the child we saved.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah, that could have ended badly. I'm gonna be a little cold with this.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try.
Stop. I was
There
fine.
that is. Hey, buddy. Just trotting up, busy with something else. I'm like, hey, where'd you go? Where is this? Can Gale eat it? Gale can eat it. All right, that works. We were gonna do the hat too. We don't have a bard for that, so we have 2 items for him. We'll deal with that later. Since I've been gone, I did a little bit of housekeeping and whatnot. Played around with the dyes, and I ended up getting myself a nice little dagger or scimitar. Put a dye on this armor. I'm pretty happy with it.
What's next?
See, Lae'zel, or I mean, Shadowheart got a little bit of yellow tinge. Didn't turn into much, honestly. Lae'zel, I was happy with the red one. I almost put the dragon dye on her, but I decided not to just in case. And then good old Gale is just rocking his PJs. And I will say,
What to do?
I think these dyes might be bugged. I know there's still a number of bugs that snuck into full release, but I think they're bugged because it's like, spent a solid like 20 minutes just testing these out, and some of them didn't do anything, or some of them shared the same color as another one, and it was confusing. I didn't really understand why it was like that, but anyways.
Mole says.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Sounds about right. Is it just me, or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
Oh no.
I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
I wouldn't correct you, honestly.
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
You used to be very hard to woo. Why is this happening now? We've barely done anything. I already know why. Okay, just number 2.
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you.
Oh my god.
Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Oh my goodness, I am frightened, but I'm curious. Because I will admit, I just went ahead and did Shadowheart during EA most of the time, and I think the one time that I actually put effort into getting with Lae'zel, it was too hard to get there, and there wasn't much payoff for early access, so let's do it. F it, let's do it. I've seen too many people hate her, but I mean, I understand her, so, you know, why not? I like her anyways.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine.
Oh God.
Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Okay. That's very unexpected, but I'm just gonna go for it.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
I believe you. I know why. If you're... Okay, so there is a reason I came to you.
Shook.
Sit tight,
You believe you
homegirl.
can survive without me?
Probably not, but I'm gonna park you for 1 minute. I need to give you a little bit of attention, sir. Oh boy, you are not doing Trickster again. I'm very tired of Arcane Trickster. Thief. This was useful. It really was. You've mastered the art of falling and gained resistance to falling damage. I mean, let's just try the new one. Let's try Assassin. You prefer to deal Sublime Punishment to a single foe at a time, not in duel mind, because a duel implies chivalry, and you're too busy getting the job done for honor. We're going to get Assassinate Initiative. You are deadliest against unprepared enemies. In combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. Okay. Any successful attack rolls against a surprised creature is a... Oh. It's a crit. And then Assassin's Alacrity. Quick as an alley cat in a rain dark city. You immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. All right, let's do it. Nothing extra, just short and sweet. Let's do it. All right, so... Oh, yeah, because it happens at level 1, so I can't change that. Maybe the Respecter will let me do that. You're stuck with that subclass right now, but you can get a new spell. I've always neglected this ability. Let's just grab it. Oh no. Okay, I forgot we have our Eldritch bonuses. Which one did I want to use again? So yeah, add the modifier. We'll do that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Temporary. Yes. No, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Repel blast. Maybe. Yep. All right. Bigger blast that also blasts them away. Because at the end of the day, if you aren't buffing your Eldritch Blast, are you even really a Warlock? Ooh. Okay. Pact of the Tome, your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. That's... Huh. So it just gives you these extra spells? Well, we already know what they are, but I'm going to play with Pact of the Blade. Some open in your hand, or bind to your main hand weapon. Damage from magical, you cannot drop through it. So I can either buff the weapon itself, or I can make it animated. All right. I know we can park Will. Well, no, I saw a thing, so Will needs to be with me. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Goes in the groves.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
I can see that. Actually, yeah, that is a thing. You told me that in EA. Okay, so separately.
If you're sure.
Only for a little bit.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Yes. You... It's too soon for this. Why? I know it finds its way to me, but like... It's too soon for this. TLDR, if you don't know what this is, there's a special artifact that Shadowheart stole. This has old Githyanki runes on it. This thing's supposed to be ancient. I had a whole theory video about it, and it's just... Are those spikes longer than they used to be? That's gotta hurt. Okay, everyone wants to talk. Aye.
It's quite a sight.
Okay.
The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin. I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
I didn't take you to be a dreamer, Astarion. Will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
We haven't done much yet.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought. Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
I'm not ready for you, sir, but I don't want your cutscene to happen this night. Not after what I agreed to earlier.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Well, yeah, no, this is the only proper thing.
Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone.
I think they used to give us
I
approval.
think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Gale doesn't have anything.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Why are you looking down?
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Because I've been a good girl and not using the powers, but then again, I haven't really had opportunities to do so.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday.
All of the
We
above.
could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Gale just checking in again. You got anything?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Let's just feed him now.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
I guess it's good you're not moving that quickly, but then again, this is the second night.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Okay. Leave it at that. And you got nothing extra, you got nothing extra. Okay. Lae'zel. Oh, Lord, be gentle.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Oh, we're getting this dialogue, okay.
I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords, when they should be forging their own. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my creche. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Audio's getting a little funky.
Speak.
Okay, I guess that's it. All right, let's sleep. Let's see who decides to make a move on me this night.
I've come to sate you and be sated.
Okay.
I lead, you follow.
Okay.
So you think. Let's see if you're right. Gith train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out.
This is the one that we had during EA?
A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck.
All right, so I'm definitely gonna have to cut a bit of that, but based on that audio, that was a rough night. But I'm gonna be committed to this choice because I honestly am the most curious about her at the end of that relationship line. But as time goes on, I'll probably do everyone.
Useful.
So I'm gonna ignore the...
These tracks. Goblins?
I'm gonna ignore that for right now. I know what's in there, and it's not really worth wasting time right now.
Anything of use?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Well, I guess we're gonna...
When you say we might be
People up
purified
ahead.
at your creche,
Something's wrong.
Guess we'll deal with this and then go talk to the owl bear.
Augustil will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
We're not doing it. I don't have Shadow Heart for guidance. He's gonna die regardless.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She... Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Nah, I'm not even gonna play along this time.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
Well, we're gonna fight them eventually anyways in the big goblin fight when we get there. Which won't be right now, but you know. Child. Good boy.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves.
Excuse me?
Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So that's how it's gonna happen. Oh, that's creepy. Why are we doing this? Well, no. I will not be influenced. That's pure wisdom, not tadpole wisdom. Okay, that's good. Oh, come on. Ah, thank you.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host.
Oh,
Your
no.
mind is your own again. For now.
The lingering in this scene a little too long. we used to be able to crush that thing. That's not good. Okay, let's go to the owl bear.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. Open up. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Oh no, I forgot. If we don't kill it, then the goblins eventually do. Regardless. That's some doo-doo. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, pull that off. Pull that off.
Let's get going.
Let's do speak. Bring out a little close. Nope.
I applaud your taste.
Bring out a little closer and then save.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
That is, I guess, the other reason I came here.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Ranger persuasion. I would never intrude to your nest knowingly. This was a simple mistake. Right. We're gonna use that too, because why not?
A mistake that would cost you your life if you posed any real danger. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Looking ahead.
Okay, so turns out nothing really changed with the owlbear, so I'm not gonna include that. We'll just skip right along and get the loot from over here. Without Shadowheart in the group, this should be a little easier to do.
Look there, the shrine.
How did all of you fail religion? Okay, potion of animal speak.
Sealed by magic. There's no smashing this open.
Okay, we already know that story. Potion of healing. No, okay, fine, we got the book. Thoughts. Don't need to do that. What we're gonna do is
time to see what's inside.
Okay, I just had to read it next to it. Sounds right. Pandora, no. Necklace, jewel, idol. I never found a use for this, honestly. And then Moondrop. 50% hit points or less. They don't provoke opportunity attacks. That is a Gale consumable if needed. Give that to you. We're just going to use it because we got a little bit of a surplus going on.
The pride of the gate.
Saloon. I don't know. This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worshipped the moon goddess Lune. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There, they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt. All right.
The Lunites threw their paces, eh?
No time to rest.
I've never met anyone like you, Lae'zel.
Yes, I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Have you really?
No.
Right, so, trying to get to Karlak, I have forgotten about the goodest boy. Hey, buddy.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Sorry, buddy. It ain't gonna happen.
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
He's talking about the gnolls. They're naturally evil beings.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Sorry, buddy. Okay, I forgot. We have to squeeze through this darn village before getting to Karlak, so we're gonna talk our way through it instead of just outright fighting.
There, on the rooftops. Fresh blood awaits.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
Yeah, one of the benefits of being a drow in this game.
Of course. Come and go as you like.
That bug needs to be fixed. It's way too quick to read.
And show some respect.
Okay, that's been taken care of.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of elegance.
There's a lot to do in this area, but I'm not gonna do it. You're showing up now?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
I'm not ready for you, dude.
What would suit the occasion?
A lullaby, perhaps?
The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly.
It outfoxed the cat.
Then
down came the claw. And that love was that. They do know how to write the Maccormia, don't they?
Well met.
I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Yeah.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you?
Of course I
Must
am.
be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Well, this place got tuned up quite a bit.
Middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed.
I'm still convinced this
Lavishly.
is a
Go
place
on,
inside of the
partake.
city.
Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
'Cause the House of Hope is an actual place that doesn't have too much lore attached to it preemptively.
Are you not
Where's everyone
entertained?
else?
Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
There he is. Your horns are different.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
No.
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Oh, now everyone's here.
And what is madness
There we go.
but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you.
Nah.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Not on my first playthrough, sir.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
He just wants it as a token of power. It's really all just a trick. Y'all don't have any words? Oh, maybe I can't be will. I don't want to assume that was bugged, but I feel like it was bugged.
You strike me as cleverer than most, Istiki Gale. Multiple tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
Ah, the City of Splendors. Spent a whole fleet's wake there with my father. What a delight.
All right, Gale, you hungry?
Ah,
You need a snack?
glad you've a moment for me. My, predicament has become rather urgent. I need a magical artifact to consume. Right now. We've already found enough magic to soothe its disquiet.
I know.
If you'll just give me what I need.
I'll give you the hat first. Oh. Yeah, let's do the hat first.
Thank you.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. Your nostrils fill with the rank smell of death. The hyena has feasted, but looking into her eyes, you know it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come! See! My flesh becomes new flesh!
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The hyena moans softly as its body contorts, ribs cracking and flesh tearing. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Lord help me, I forgot I had this muted. Because I was freaking out a little bit. Yeah, gnolls aren't good. And I forgot what triggers it, but yeah, all hyenas can potentially become gnolls. But I'm glad as a ranger I had the option to end it right there. But we gotta do this quick. If they transform, they will technically heal.
Too much for the miracle of childbirth.
Oh, Gale.
Let them come. We will rip them from top to tail.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
That note is new, technically. Okay, I'm done looting the hyenas. What is it? Servant orders. Oh, this is for the flask.
Who's in charge of the mind flayers, Lae'zel? Is there a squid king or something?
No. Each geich is servant to an elder brain. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch? Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
You are correct. And technically there is one. But it's a step above king. Their god actually lives with them. And that's in a very specific, isolated city in the Underdark that we may never actually get to reach. It's close. Yeah, just more excuses for the city to be closed. That happened in the old games. Is that thing not here? It's not here. Okay. Oh, this is different. You're not injured. Or are you? Your HP isn't low.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, can you calm down?
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but Ugh!
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She's a victim of the Blood War.
Yep.
Not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
No, I've been waiting too long for this.
I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
I think Lae'zel would like the second option.
Catches his breath and his lips straighten.
Or not?
Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Boy, are you really telling me that, knowing your thing with Mizora? Oh, God.
Listen to sense now.
Everybody liked that.
Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Yep.
Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good? I I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on, though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
I like you so far, and that was easier than it used to be.
Frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives. You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
What manner of hero is so shrouded in secrets?
I have never called myself hero, but I am bound to an oath. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Let me guess, Mizora pact for you to be free was to hunt Karlach and bring her back to Zariel or something. This is, I don't know how to feel about your changes. Okay, so.
Impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
Take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Week?
Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
That we do. Alright. Let's switch everyone back to normal.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Okay. Okay. Seems like my dog is already enjoying her. Oh, she has the big body type. That's awesome. That's hot.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
It could have. I have seen the screenshots. Some of y'all are just brutal with Karlach for no reason. And she doesn't deserve what y'all did to her. She really doesn't.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
And new girl. We'll get to the toll house. Things went a little longer than I expected. And then after that, we'll call this episode a day.
Hey, soldier. Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Let's go.
Hell yes.
So we got a few levels to get you through. And Barbarian should get their subclass at level 3. Yeah, you're a different kind of hot. That's a lot of leather. Let's see, class feat, danger sense. You have advantage on dex saving throws against trap spells and surfaces. Can't be blinded. Class attack, alright, that's good. Wait a minute. Oh, forgot, we can multi-class, but I'm not gonna touch that just yet. I want her to stay pure barbarian. I'll do multi-classing on my main person on probably the next level. Okie dokie, chosen subclass. We have Wild Heart. This is the one where they're in tune with animals and nature. Yep. And then we have Berserker. This is kind of standard originally. This one I kind of did funk with. But Wild Magic is the new one. So Rage can do a random magic effect. Magic Awareness. In range as their props. You know what? For the fun of it, let's do Wild Magic.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
They just love whispering to each other.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I have to keep going.
Used to be a key in this area.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Yeah, a whole lot of he said, she said. If you don't already know, of course, these fake paladins of Tyr are the actual bad guys.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Of course.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Well, at least we cut to the chase, honestly. What the hell was that? Excuse me? Oh, you're level 5. You were buffed. You didn't used to be like that. What are we right now? We're 3. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, awesome. You can get effed up too. I'm just gonna go for it. Yes, 24-8. That was great. That was kind of scary for a moment. Did we hit you? Oh, I like that effect. Did I hamstring myself? Yeah, you're a little too far away. I knew this was a thing. I didn't think it would happen this soon. Unbridled Wrath, releasing a decade of pent-up rage in a blaze of infernal fury.
Never going back.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get everyone outside.
Carry me.
Just try it, Zariel. Come on!
I guess yeah, this is the whole extra bit about her getting a little too angry. Taking the barbarian rage to a new level. Damn, girl. Would you have calmed down if I told you to? I don't think you would. Are you good? Did you get it out of you?
That ought to do it.
Damn, girl. Now I'm starting to wonder if the soul coins are for the thing in your chest.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Looking hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
They gave you a Gale mechanic. You need those soul coins, don't you?
Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engines sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I'll be off in the Grove. Yeah, it is Damon. I met him off camera just trying to do some basic merchant stuff. I'm surprised they're giving him an actual use other than being used to be a no-name trader.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
My poor wolf is trying to figure out how to... Oh no, that's Lae'zel! Oh, my wolf, I forgot. They were desummoned at the beginning of that fight. Oh, Lae'zel will get to us. There you are. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode. If you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this shirt, be sure to check out the shop in the link below. I have one for almost every class. I do plan to make more as time goes on. Even got a few hats and some D&D books. So until next episode, stay safe out there.